My son gripped my sleeve the instant we stepped out of the hall. Laughter and chatter still clung to the air, but the word from her new husband's relatives cut sharper than the music around us. "Why even invite him?" one shouted, loud enough for the chandeliers to tremble. I kept my face neutral, pretending to become a quiet skill, but my son noticed. Children notice what adults try to hide. He tugged me closer, whispering, voice trembling. "We need to leave now," he said. I asked why, and he looked down, afraid to speak. He repeated what he had overheard in the bathroom, something about tonight. His small face carried a fear no child should bear. I nodded without pressing further. Fear often speaks loud enough on its own. As we moved toward the parking lot, the music faded behind us. My son kept glancing back, walking stiffly, alert to every shadow. When we reached the car, he tugged at me again, harder. What he said next changed everything. He had overheard the groom, laughing with another man, talking about how to remove me from our son's life. Custody, my ex-wife, the divorce, all were part of a plan they were rehearsing. My chest tightened, but I stayed calm. I asked my son to recount everything. The groom had discussed how to manipulate evidence, how a single accusation could destroy a father. The betrayal sank in. My ex-wife hadn't just moved on. She had handed our child to a man who sought control, not love. I held my composure. Knowing anger only helps the enemy. I opened the car door for my son, told him to breathe, and closed it quietly, protecting him from the night. Outside, I scanned the hotel's back entrance, replaying every sign I'd ignored. Cold messages, rushed wedding plans, expressions of relief rather than love. My phone lit up with missed calls and texts, including a single ominous word from a number I recognized. Soon, their intent was clear. They wanted me alone, vulnerable. In the parking lot, a black sedan waited. 2 men sat inside, engine running. They assumed I would react impulsively, but I had learned discipline the hard way. I crouched beside my son, reassuring him he had done the right thing. Then I recorded the sedan, the license plate, the men, the messages. Every detail mattered. I called a trusted friend in security, sending him the footage. Minutes later, he confirmed my fears. The vehicle belonged to a private investigator previously used to stage a custody confrontation. My ex-wife had knowingly married a man who planned to use our child as leverage. I approached the car slowly, keeping my phone visible. They saw me recording and drove off silently. Cowards hate witnesses. I forwarded everything to my lawyer, then to my ex-wife. She opened it instantly. I deleted her reply without reading further. Back in the car, my son asked if everything was okay. I told him yes. The threat had never been him. It had been the adults around him. I drove away from the wedding hall, leaving their music and lies behind. My son rested his head on my arm, the night feeling clearer, lighter. Some truths liberate, some truths burn. That night, I carried both.